What's going on, YouTube? Um, I made this video to talk to you guys about something I recently stumbled upon. I find it very, very interesting. It's basically, well, what it's called is Witty. It's spelled W-T, but it's pronounced as Witty, like this, W-T. Um, what it does is basically a bunch of C++ libraries that allows you to build websites straight from your C++ compiler, straight from C++ code. Um, I've actually never seen anything like it before. Um, I'm not gonna show you guys how to use it. I'm just gonna show you guys what it's capable of. If you guys are interested, I'll make future videos showing you guys how to run it, how to install it, how to run it, how to compile it, etc. And maybe even run a few tutorials on it. But I find this actually very, very, very interesting. Let's take a look at why. Um, Here in our class, in our constructor, our application constructor, we have a bunch of code. It might seem very cryptic at first, especially for the new guns out there, but um, it's not as hard as it looks. Set title, well, that looks pretty obvious. Let's set the web page's title to Hello World. Um, as you can see here are our methods and members, not too many. Here's our main method, our constructor, sorry, and here's a member that we're going to be playing around with, of type wtext, which is just, well, text, which will be converted to HTML once you compile the server. So it's called greeting underscore. It's a pointer. We first set the title of the web page to Hello World. We then assign greeting to a new wtext. It's just an empty label it's an object on the web page, and we set its text to Hello World. This is text straight from the C++ compiler. Let's go ahead and run. Well, once you compile this, you're actually running a web server. Yeah, I know it seems pretty hard to wrap your head around, but just bear with me. Check it out. Let's go ahead and debug. Start new instance. Yeah, let's recompile that. Whoa, got a few errors. Let me just check those. Oh, it's because I already had one open. My bad. Okay, I'm just gonna close that for your sake and rebuild this project. Alright, one succeeded. Let's check it out, run it, and here it is. Don't worry about this text here, about leech servers. That's not supposed to be there because I'm kind of integrating my own WinSock server into this, which I'll talk to you about in a bit, but let's have a look at the results. Over here, this is just my project. These are all my projects, all kinds of different not tutorial, but example projects that came with Witty. They're you know, different types of projects demonstrating the different capabilities of Witty. But I picked the simplest one for your sake and my sake. When this loads, I'll just show you guys. And configuration properties general. Yeah. I added this command argument, which starts the server on a said IP address in a said port with a said deploy path, which is /host. I'm gonna talk to you guys about that afterwards, but I know you guys have been dying to see this. Let me just close that. Yeah, gonna open a new web browser and go www. Sorry, not that. Localhost 8080/host to our deploy directory. Hello world. This is text straight from the C++ compiler. If I was to open up my PC, open up my router to accept traffic from the internet. Anyone that has access to the internet can access this web server. Just a little bit of information for you guys that aren't too clear on that. Um, but it's the first time I've seen something like this. It's actually very interesting. Um, so what does this mean? Why would anyone want to scrap away HTML, JavaScript, Ajax, whatever it is? Why would anyone want to scrap that away for cryptic C++? Well, here's why. Over here in the main routine, I have started a new thread, which is just another thread of execution. If you don't know that, then just Google it up. It starts my own very basic WinSock server, which I've called Leech Server. Uh, it just starts up a WinSock server, waits for connections. That's about it. It just waits for connections, and what this does is you can integrate your desktop C++ applications directly with your Witty server. That's right, all your C++ programs can be fed into the web. Game servers, I'm talking chat servers, anything that you can set your mind to. Anything that your server does, that your application does, you can feed into your web server and broadcast it out to the internet. It's a pretty simple reason. There are much more reasons why anyone would want to use Witty, but that's the most simplest one for the average user.